Alright, so it's time for the second to last weather, which means everyone knows that I'm doing tomorrow. So what if I just don't do Heatwave, you know? But yeah, today we're going to be taking a look at the fog weather. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so today, yes, the title is true. We are going to be using fog. So I got the Charonyx here, which is of course our fog summoner. It's a really bulky one, so yeah, it's technically not optimal because you need like 20 to 21 speed UPs to be super optimal, but no one really cares about that. I'm running Borealis with Undermine because with fog, 2 turn moves become 1 turn, so we just get to go for that immediately. Ursoul is pretty much going to be the main carry. This is completely wrong. I need to move the Vital Gem up, and then it'll be perfect. No problems with this. And yeah, we have Prowlers, so our speed is doubled in fog. These TPs are here so we can outpace Gargoyle's speed. And we're also really fast. Lashent here with Gloomy and fog is going to deal way too much damage. Dyborg is here with Climate Cannon because someone wanted me to do it really badly to bait in Ursouls. It's not a... they wanted me to do, like, Far Enchantment with it, but I'm not... I think it's fine. And then I'm still experimenting with this defensive core here. And it does work well because Malevolent Wax does have Phantom Blast. So it has a lot of damage that it can go for. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting one today because fog in and of itself is a very strong weather. So we're just going to hope that today we can actually abuse it to its fullest. Pretty much all we have to do is send Ursoul in, Brawn Boost, and then beat stuff up. That's pretty much going to be our goal for today. I don't know if it's Billoforge. It is Billow. Unfortunately, I'm going to set up my fog, and then they're going to set up their Heatwave. So they're actually going to have Heatwave up for a little bit. Yeah. This is going to be a weather war. An interesting weather war, but a weather war nonetheless. Did I bring Wobelisk? Okay, no, I didn't. So I have to be a little bit safe against the potential Ticlips. But Ticlips won't come in. Yeah, Ticlips isn't coming in. Okay, we get a little bit of damage there. We can go into Malevolent Wax. I don't know if we can go for Earth Move, but we are robust, so we can see what this is going to go for. We go for a Poison. It does make a lot of sense to go for Poison. That's completely fair. Let's go for 1 Barb. See what happens with that. They're into Luminami. That makes perfect sense. And we are a very clever Charonyx, so we can take advantage of the Luminami pretty well. We're just going to try Lashent off rip, I feel like. Yeah, let's just go Lashent. They could Frostbeam. I think they're thinking about it. We're just going to go Lashent and click Earthquake. See if we can get anything done with that. It's Wave Wrecker. We take nothing. Or do I just Gnarly? I could Gnarly, but I kind of just want to Earthquake. I think either one works well. Because they're going to swap here. They're not going to want to stay in here. I'm just going to Earthquake. Ah, it's Garb. Makes sense. Would have been nice if we had gotten Ice Hammer off on this. But we don't get too much damage on it. Barely any. So, let's go Malevolent Wax. Because it is pretty much our best option into this thing. This game is going to be a weird one. We have Barbs up, though, so we really just have to survive a lot of this onslaught. Alright. So let's go for our burn-up, just to get rid of these Barbs. Here's Luminami, probably. No, they go into Infernix. That's not bad. That does make it so our Charonyx can come in. So they have what? Luminami, Billoforge, Infernix, Garbantis. Is it Ticlips? That I don't know. We need to figure out if it's Ticlips or not, because it'd be great to know. Let's just go into Charonyx. Weather War does make this a little bit more difficult. Take a little bit of damage there, but that's okay. We can Luster Loot and get our health back, but I'm just going to Flash Flea, and if they go to Clips, they go into Clips, and that's fine. It's Luminami. Okay. What really stops Ursoul here from just Brawn boosting? Really thinking about it, because if they go into Forge, pretty sure I can just Harrow. And if they go Garbandis, I have Vital Jab. And they're just going to Flash and Flee anyway. Yeah, honestly, I don't see what really stops me from just Brawn boosting here. Because nothing you have outspeeds me. Alright, let's see. So, because they're going to go into Forge, right? They're 100% going into Forge. Like, that's definitely coming in. They have to go Forge. Or they're just in a terrible spot. Then I get to potentially click Harrow, but I doubt they're going to let me is the thing. But would they go for a weird overpredict, or are they going to go into a weird Garbantis move here? It's Gargolem. Okay, they understand that they can't really beat this. So let's Vital. We might get enough health back to potentially survive a hit, because this thing does not... Well, I don't know. Will it hit hard? I might live this. Yeah, because Gargolem sucks. Nice. We just immediately killed their scariest guy. Because they can't go into Forge. They can't. It's literally a thing where they can't go into Forge. Yeah. We just got a completely free kill. Because Ursoul's kind of a little broken right now. Yeah, Ursoul's what makes Fog so busted right now, because it gets double speed in Fog. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, they have to go into this. And now I'm just going to Harrow. Right? I have no real reason not to. Or they could be scared of Slapdown and stay in. I don't know what they're going to do, but I'm just going to click Harrow. And I do just kill Forge now. Oh, no, it doesn't kill. Tanky man. I think probably Restrictive Armor then. But Forge is pretty much dead. We just go into Charonyx. And now Forge dies. And now it's literally just going to be us having to... What do I actually have? I have Borealis Undermine, but honestly, the game's probably going to be me chipping down the Garbantis slowly, I think. We have to slowly chip down Garbantis. So that'll be fun. Borealis is completely fine, because it... This is a fine switch. Yeah, it's gonna be chipping down Garbantis, then I can just undermine the rest of the team. Or do I just go into Lashent here, and then click Timber Thrash? I could. There's a lot of options I have here. Alright, let's just try the Lashent move first. See if we get Frostbeam. Or they just go straight Garbantis. Now, I don't know. What is this Infernix here to do? Right? Because I'm Nimble 200. I have 125 speed. I don't think I'm going to, but I am curious. Infernix... I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't really know what I want to do here. My Charonyx is still plenty healthy. So I'm just going to switch Charonyx in here. They could go for Draco Beam or whatever. Ancient move could hurt. They do Flare. It looks like Goggles. I'm not gonna lie, this does look like Goggles. I'm just gonna Luster, try to get a little bit of health back. This is gonna be annoying because we have to break Luminami and Infernix, and we don't have any setup option really. Now I just get to Flash and Flee without much worry. I get a very small amount of health back, but I get health back. Alright. Yeah, this is kind of a problem, right? Because we have to beat Luminami and Infernix. Yeah, this is where the issue resides. Because they're just going to be annoying with Luminami. I guess I'll Timber. Oh, they let Luminami die. Nice. That opens up Charonyx to win, and for me to just get... Okay. There's a couple more things I need to do here. They're going to go Garbantis here, which means Malevolwax can come in. Yeah. You can now go into Malevolwax. I think Borealis might be able to output enough damage with Icicle Tremor to do enough to Infernus. I think I need to get Barbs up, though. I shouldn't take too much from this at all. Yeah, I take almost nothing. That's big. Alright, I'm pretty sure I just Barb now. And not worry about the Infernix. Ah, frick! Ah, my Barbs is at top left for, Waba. So, dang it. That was a bad misclick. I need to move my Barbs at top left. Because it's always there where I have Barbs for Waba, so that was just genuine instinct. I mean, I guess in a way this is like, hey, you should go into your Infernix here. But I would have 3 layers of Barbs up right now and I would just win the game off rip. Frick, man. Did not mean to do that. Oh, they're just hitting. Oh, I guess, did they remember I have Borealis? I'm gonna die here. I wish I got 3 layers of Barbs up, though. That would have been nice. Alright, Borealis. I don't think I revealed I had this. Actually, no. I think I did. Now Barbs are up with Icicle. Yeah, the game's over. They had nothing they could do. All they could have done there was just hope that I clicked a weird move into the Infernix. Like a Radiant Rush predicting Infernix. That was pretty much all that they could have hoped for. But Fog is a bit broken. So we're going to go into our Charonyx here to go for a Flash and Flee, to go into Borealis, to then go for an Undermine to win the game. There's not too much this Infernix can do now. That's the thing with a Weather War. You can't lose your Weather Setter in a Weather War. You just can't. So we're definitely going to go down here. But I think this was Goggles Infernix. I think it was Goggles. Because this is doing a lot of damage. It did a lot of damage. But we go into Borealis. We guarantee outspeed it because there's no way this Infernix can possibly outspeed us. And we go for an Undermine. Because it's a 1-turn move. And Fog. Bah! That's a fun little gimmick. It's 1 turn. We get incredibly powered up Undermine. Hey! Big dub for the first round. Alrighty. Here we go into our next one. So, today, or not today, we are actually fighting Rain. Okay, so dude, Weather Wars. Let's go. Alright. For Rain, I always like to bring Wobbalist because I feel like it's really annoying for people to fight it. Especially because your only switch into it here is Land Torch. And my only switch into Land Torch is Charonyx, and Charonyx is not bad into Land Torch. Honestly, if I kill Land Torch, your entire team kind of fumbles because I hit you with just ridiculously powerful Spirit type moves, which you can't really deal with. Ursoul, oh, I forgot. Rip. This is also annoying with Undermine. I want to use more Undermine because I think here, seeing as there's 2 resists, Sea Drake and Delu. And maybe I go Dyborg here, or do I go with Lashent for water resist, plus a really annoying Gnarly Gash? Ooh. I say a really annoying Gnarly Gash. And I'm going to go with this as the lead, because generally people with weather like to lead with the weather, and if they go Deladrix first, that's an incredible lead for me. Yeah, I should go with Ragoon. I'd rather not lose my item, though, which is kind of a big issue here. I really don't want to lose my item, but I could also just kill Ragoon. But that does mean that my Fog will not be up for a majority of the game. And I really would rather it be up a lot. So I think, I don't know. We're going to find out if this is worth it or not. I don't know if this is going to be inherently worth it, but we're going to find out. Hey! He can set up Fog for me now. Well, I don't have an ability now. So, let's full send it, I think, immediately. We're just going to go for it. If I can't set up Fog anymore, I definitely made a bad move there. I definitely should not have instantly sacked off my weather guy. I should not have done that. But I was thinking it was probably Burglar, but it was Ability Thief. Okay. With this being up, let's just throw out a Harrow. Take down the Ragoon. I don't die to Jetstream from Deladrix, so if they go into it, I'm not dying to it, unless it's Goggles. At that point, we're gonna have to find out. Yeah, they set it up immediately. They get rid of my Weather Setter. I definitely should have just swapped out as soon as I could, but I didn't know who to go into here. I'm just gonna Vital. I don't see them staying in here. That's the thing. They can't kill me, so I don't see why they would want to stay in. Unless they are Goggles. But they are Scale, because you see the 8 turns of Heavy Rainfall. So let's see how this is going to work. We get a big Vital Jab off no matter what, and you are definitely contemplating what you want to do here. I don't know if Deladrix was honestly the play, because either you lose Deladrix off rip and then you go into Arapago, try to win the game, or I just kill, or, no. Bad spot. Honestly, very bad. Yeah, this is a bad spot for him. And they actually go for to knock out their Deladrix. Huge. Alright, we just killed Deladrix in one fell swoop, so neither of us have Weather. I just need to survive 8 turns. I just need to survive 8 turns of this. I do have a Charonyx though still, so I can deal with the Arapago somewhat. But it's definitely coming in here, that's for sure. Yep, there's the Arapago. They are going to go for a Hydroblast. So, for that, we're going to go into our Lashent, which has a good switch into it. We've currently killed 2 things of his 5, though. I hear my dog barking, but hopefully someone else can do that. Because he's been barking a lot, because he's an older dog. And, of course, I take care of him. Did our times both go down, but the game's not moving? Okay, I was going to say, because I saw his timer go down. Hydro. Ouch. Alright, they're stuck in Hydroblast, though. And I'm going to get some healing off with the rain. So, this is just a good switch in for me in general. There's a lot of moves I can go for here. But I feel like the best one is probably just to Gnarly. Because he can't kill me with 2 of these. I'm just going to Timber, actually. Oh! Okay, this might kill. No, I don't. Ah! Dang it, that's bad. Because I don't have any, I think definitely very smart Rain Rush, if that's how much that just did. Well, I can't really set up my Fog, so we'll just go into Charonyx and try to stall out the rain for longer. It's really our only option at this point. We could try to Luster Loot to survive another hit, but honestly, this thing's hitting really hard. Oh, this is fine. This is awesome. We have a Waba, which just gets to come in. I probably should have just gone into Waba, but they are committing, so I'm just gonna Flash and Flee. I have no reason for Charonyx to stay alive besides checking Arapago. Are they gonna Magnify again? I wonder. Actually, I need Charonyx for a Land Torch. Nice. It doesn't really counter Land Torch. Land Torch is really good into Charonyx, so... Alright, I just reveal that I have this, and then all your plans go awry. It's unfortunate that I had to fight the Magnify variant of Arapago in Rain. Alright. Yeah, you're losing your Arapago. You magnified twice, you should have just gone for damage. He got greedy, and you're getting punished for it. I think in that scenario, yeah, you just go for the hit. But I did lose my Weather guy immediately. I would have Fog Up right now, then I would just go into... I would have Fog Up right now, but I don't, because I did a bad move at the very beginning. But then he also sacked off his Weather. But I'm playing around his Weather better than he played around mine, I guess. Because, I don't know. Sacking that, I don't know if that was the play. He sacked his Delu. Problem being that I don't think that he brought Wendelin. I don't think Wendelin's in play. Which, in turn, probably means there's a Land Torch. Alright, we're good. We take down the Arapago in one fell swoop. Bop. Alright, down it goes. Beautiful. Okay. We're still surviving. Despite him having rain up, we are still surviving. Alright. Yeah, there it is. That's what I thought was here. Do I survive the Fire Breath? I mean, you're not going to do that much to me. I need to think, because if it's Wendelin Land Torches lasts, then I just undermine the whole team. Right? I just undermine and I'm good. I am very clever, but I'm still going to take some damage here. I'm just going to try to Flash and Flee. They're going to reveal Sea Drake here if they have it. Oh, I'm undermining. Okay. Nice. We Flash and Flee, get some chip on Doku. Now we're going to go into our undermining Borealis. Main problem here being the Fire Breath Land Torch, right? Because it's not raining anymore, which means Fire Breath is slightly threatening, but it depends on if it's Goggles or Essence. I don't know which one it is. All right, we're going to go underground. Earthquake should do the same thing that, the same interaction that Pokemon has. Oh, they tried to Baffle. All right, so you're losing something. Who are you losing? Yeah, one of the main problems here that I'm seeing, I think we're going to win this though regardless, but one of the main issues that I am seeing that is if we don't play this right, Land Torch could technically kill my entire team. Technically. Ooh, that makes it a bit scarier actually. I was thinking that was Sponge. Because a Fire Breath at this point kills my Borealis. So I need to figure out if this is a Goggles Land Torch or not. There's no point to keep Waba around, because it'll die anyway. So I think I just go Waba and sack it. Ursoul will die anyway. Yeah, I just have to make sure. I mean, what they have to flare, right? Don't they have to flare? And just hope that they kill? I don't know. Are they Goggles or not? That's what I don't know, is if they're Goggles. Now here I threaten it because I can Bitter Cold it, right? Are they stuck in Flare? I don't know. Are they stuck in Flare? I can't tell. And I don't know if it's Goggles. I just can't tell. Frost Beam is technically the better move here. If I'm being honest, because it could potentially freeze. That's Goggles. That has to be Goggles. So it's stuck in Flare, I think. I think it's stuck in Flare. I don't know. This is what it's going to come down to, is if it's stuck in Flare or not. But I was a very clever invested Charonyx, and I took like 60% of my health. I don't know. I just don't think there's any way, right? And I only have Undermine to kill this. Alright, yeah, we're good. It was stuck in Flare. Yeah, their only option there was to Flare. It makes sense. But I had an Undermining Borealis. And that will wrap up this battle. And it is a little late. I haven't gotten the video. I've been trying to rally. I start rallying at like 5. And then it takes so long to get all the rallies that I need. But yeah, I hope everyone had a fantastic time, because honestly, please tell me the audio was playing that entire time. Kind of. I can't really tell. That would be the better audio. But yeah, not gonna lie, I do think that fog is definitely is a pretty fun weather, but in my opinion, it's fully carried by this right now. Ursoul's beyond broken, and I think that Ursoul definitely needs probably a little bit of a nerf. I think it losing Brawn Boost is probably fine. Vital Jab, I don't know why it has Vital Jab. I think it should just keep Pep Jab. I think if you get rid of Brawn Boost and Vital Jab, then it's completely fine. But after that, I don't know. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good time. And with all that being said, I'll see everyone later. Bye-bye!